friends! Welcome to my dream cartoon.
What if the smartest creature in the city wasn't human, and the bravest hero only weighed 8 ounces? In the busy streets of Maplewood City, tucked between skyscrapers and sizzling hot dog stands, lived a tiny gray mouse named Milo. Milo was not an ordinary mouse. He had bright, curious eyes, lightning-fast reflexes, and a secret hobby. Every night while the city slept, he studied human inventions from inside the walls of an old electronics shop. Across the alley lived Bruno, a large orange cat with a shiny collar and a bigger ego. Bruno believed he was the king of Maplewood. He chased delivery trucks for fun, scared pigeons off rooftops, and told every alley cat that no mouse could outsmart him, especially not Milo. One sunny morning, a strange truck rolled into the city. It was painted matte black and carried a glowing blue logo, Future Tech Industries, listed in the center of Maplewood Park. Rumors spread quickly. The tower was a brand new weather control machine. According to the news, it could stop storms, create rain during droughts, and even clear fog before baseball games. The city was amazed. Milo was curious. Bruno was unimpressed. That night, Milo sneaked into the park to inspect the machine. Tiny wires ran along the base. A humming sound vibrated through the grass. Milo noticed something odd. The control panel flickered randomly, even though no one was touching it. He climbed higher and read the digital display. Storm simulation mode armed. Milo's whiskers twitched. That didn't sound good. Suddenly, a shadow fell over him. "Well, well," Bruno purred, blocking the moonlight. "Late-night snack delivery?" Milo darted between Bruno's paws, triggering a classic chase. They zipped around the tower, over benches, landed inside a recycling bin. Milo scrambled up a cable and swung onto the control panel. In the chaos, Bruno's tail smacked a large red button. The machine roared to life. Clouds formed instantly above Maplewood. Thunder cracked. Wind howled through the park. The clear summer night transformed into a violent storm in seconds. Rain poured sideways. Streetlights flickered. The tower glowed an ominous blue. Bruno's eyes widened. "I meant to do that," he muttered, clinging to a lamppost. Milo stared at the flashing screen. System override. Remote access detected. This wasn't an accident. Somewhere, someone was controlling the machine. From a nearby rooftop, a small drone hovered, its camera pointed at the chaos. A man in a dark coat watched through a tablet. His name was Dr. Vex, a former Future Tech engineer fired for excessive ambition. He wanted to prove the city disasters he could later save the city and become a hero. But Milo had other plans. The storm intensified. A lightning bolt struck a tree, splitting it in half. The fountain overflowed. Bruno struggled to keep his footing as wind pushed him toward the pond. Milo faced a choice: escape into the safety of the walls or help. With determination, he ran across the slick surface of the control panel. He chewed through a small rubber casing, exposing a cluster of colored wires. He remembered something from the electronics shop. Red carried power. Blue regulated signal. Green grounded the system. Bruno slipped and dangled from the edge of the fountain. "Milo!" he yowled without thinking. The mouse glanced at the cat. For a split second, predator and prey locked eyes. Milo sighed and squeaked, "Hold on." He pulled a tiny screwdriver from a pocket stitched into a scrap of cloth he wore like a belt. Working fast, he disconnected the ground. The machine sparked violently. On the rooftop, Dr. Vex shouted as his tablet screen filled with static. "No! Reconnect!" The drone swooped lower to re-establish signal. Bruno, still dangling, noticed the buzzing machine above him. With surprising courage, he swung his body and swatted at the drone. He missed the first time. The second swipe connected. The drone spiraled into the fountain with a splash. At that exact moment, Milo completed the circuit shift. The tower powered down. The clouds dissolved as quickly as they had formed. The rain slowed. Thunder faded into distant rumbles. Within minutes, Maplewood Park was quiet again, except for dripping leaves and one soaked cat pulling himself out of the fountain. Sirens echoed in the distance. Emergency vehicles approached. Dr. Vex disappeared into the shadows, his plan ruined. Bruno shook himself dry, accidentally splashing Milo. They stared at each other. Breath. "You could have eaten me," Milo replied. A long pause. Bruno looked at the silent tower. "I guess we both surprised ourselves." Over the next few days, news reports praised future tech engineers for quickly fixing a minor malfunction. No one knew about the tiny hero in the wires or the cat who swatted down a drone. But something changed in Maplewood. Bruno stopped chasing Milo, at least seriously. He still pretended, especially if other cats were watching. Milo still teased him, darting just out of reach. Their rivalry became more of a game than a war. One evening, as the sun set over the skyline, Milo returned to the park. He had discovered a hidden backup transmitter buried near the tower's base. Dr. Vex had planned a second attempt. Before Milo could investigate, Bruno landed beside him. "You sensed it too?" the cat asked. Milo nodded. This time, they worked together from the start. Milo handled. When another drone appeared, Bruno was ready. He launched from a tree branch, grabbing it mid-air and tossing it into a garbage truck just as it compacted the trash. Below ground, Milo rewired the transmitter so that instead of sending storm commands, it transmitted its own location to city authorities. Within hours, police tracked the signal to an abandoned warehouse. Dr. Vex was arrested, shocked that his master plan had been undone by forces he never even saw. Weeks passed. The weather control machine was redesigned with stronger security. Maplewood Park reopened with a celebration. Families gathered, food trucks lined the street, children laughed under a perfectly clear sky. On top of the tower, hidden from human eyes, sat a cat and a mouse watching fireworks. "You know," Bruno said, "if anyone asks, I did most of the work." Milo smirked. "Of course you did." A firework exploded in bright blue above them. "Tomorrow?" Milo adjusted his tiny belt of tools. "Wouldn't miss it." And somewhere in the heart of Maplewood City, between steel beams and glowing circuits, the smallest hero and the most unlikely guardian kept watch together, proving that courage is not about size, and sometimes your greatest rival becomes your strongest.